Thanks for watching Littleton Common. And now here's Barbara McRae and Mark Crory. Yes, hello and welcome to Littleton Common. You can see here, Barbara, we're at the lovely Prouty Woods today on a beautiful fall day.
It's
good to be here with you.
Great. Well, we are back to starting the new fall and winter season and trying to get the plants ready for the winter so they will do well in the spring.
If you're new to town or a longtime resident in Littleton, you should stop by the Historical Society and learn more about the place you live. Littleton has a very interesting history, and the Society has programs to make you aware of that history.
Correct. And if you would like to read about Littleton, the Historical Society has the books to pique your interest. Littleton 1714 to 2014, and History of the Neshoba Praying Indians. The museum has displays of artifacts that are worth seeing. September highlighted David Erickson's antique stoves. And also the first program of the season was featuring the Kimball family. Yay, ice cream. They had settled here in 1775, and who doesn't know about Kimball's ice cream? Small blocks of the town's historic buildings are sold at the town's holiday bazaar in December, and they can be purchased at the museum.
Right. And you know a little bit about those blocks, don't you?
Right, and I don't know how it happened because actually I've always been used to faces. When I paint, I like faces. And they asked me if I would do these buildings, and I said, well, I've never done houses. But they let me try, and apparently I learned how. And so I think it's been, can you believe it, 26 or 7 years that we've been having, and there's a new one. There's a new one coming up.
Now, it used to be a big top secret. You couldn't let people know. Is that still the case?
Well, they haven't told me not to tell people.
Okay.
So it's the old fire station.
Or Old Town Hall.
Right. So I'm working on that right now.
Oh, that's
getting
great.
it ready. Hope to get it ready real fast so they can, you know, they actually have someone who cuts the wood and then they seal these on the wood. I don't have to do that much.
Oh, that's good. Well, you've done the heavy lifting, which is painting the picture.
Yes.
Now those are amazing. I mean, we have a collection here at the studio of probably 10 or 15. So we're missing some, but you probably have them all, right?
Yes.
Yeah. They're great little keepsakes, and I know that, you know, we had them in our house when I was still in the house. So it's been a while, yeah. But I know that people look forward to those. Do you know how many the Historical Society does up for sale?
Well, they used to do a lot more, and they sell them really fast at the bazaar.
Right.
But I think they do less and take orders now, just so that they, you know, aren't making too many, or the person cutting them doesn't have to make a whole bunch right away.
Oh, that's
So
great.
I think that's what they're doing now.
Well, congratulations on doing those blocks, because they're part of Littleton history now.
Well, yes, and it makes me feel good, and I also know that I'm in a lot of houses.
Yes, you are. You are. Your work is all around town.
Yeah, right. So when you have a moment, drop in on any Wednesday, and when you see the open house sign, you'll be glad you did.
Right. Well, I hope you enjoyed all the fun activities in September, including Oktoberfest, which was put on by the Park and Rec Department. So what fun events are there in October for people to do? Well, there are many apple orchards within a 15 to 20 minute drive from Littleton. And my family and I go every year to an orchard near our house in New Hampshire, and we love it. I can honestly say I make a mean apple crisp. Littleton has many great trails too, and October is the Goldilocks time for hiking. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's just right. And the fall foliage is a little late this year because of the rain that we've had, so that means October hiking should be beautiful.
Yeah.
Trunk or Treat will be on Friday, October 27th at the Littleton Middle School parking lot. And this event gets bigger and more chocolatey each year. Chocolatey? Is that even a word?
Well,
if it's not, it should be.
Well, it sounds like a delicious word.
Yes, it is. Yes.
The Littleton Country Gardeners are busying themselves by keeping the town's common and spots around town planted with flowers. LCG also has a wealth of information on keeping your gardens in good shape. Each month, the program and speakers will discuss ideas about the care and things that can affect our hard work. So visit us at littletoncountrygardners.org and join this great group of members.
Yes, country gardeners. Well, you know another group, Rotary. They're always helping with town projects around. And you want to check them out. They meet on Wednesdays at noon at El Forno Restaurant in Littleton. And they always welcome people to stop in and have lunch with them and to see what they do and to get involved. It's a great organization.
It is.
Yeah. Do you like jazz music? Well, mark your calendars for the Littleton Lyceum's next show. It's on Friday, November 17th at 7:30 p.m. at the Littleton High School Auditorium. The Pamela Hines Trio will be the featured act. Pamela has received national and even international critical praise for her instrumental compositions and jazz originals for vocalists. So if you're interested and for tickets and information, go to littletonlyceum.org. November 1st is the Fall Town Meeting, and it will be at 7 p.m. in the Charles K. Gymnasium inside the middle school, as usual. And there will be some interesting articles to vote on this fall, so if you want to know which ones I'm referring to, check out the special town meeting preview show on LCTV for full explanations of all the articles. And speaking of LCTV, we have, or had, our open house, depending on when you watch this program. That event is, or was on Thursday, October 5th from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. And Barbara, I wanted to tell you about this. First of all, the open house, we haven't had one in many years.
Right.
But what are people going to see? They're going to see our big studio here.
Correct.
They'll get a demonstration of how chroma key works, which is what we're on. We're actually just sitting in front of a blue screen. We're not actually at Prouty Woods. And, you know, there's going to be tours of the studio. There's going to be, you know, just light snacks, which is always good.
Yep.
But just a chance for people to come in, see what LCTV studio looks like, meet the staff, chat with some of our volunteers, some of our student interns. It's a great chance to see what our little town has, because I think you'll be very impressed. Many people, when they come into Town Hall, which is where our studio is, they happen to wander in here by accident, and when they come in, they're like, wow, I had no idea that this place was even here. We're in the old gymnasium when this was a school, so it's a big space, and I think you'll be very surprised and pleasantly pleased at what you see. Also, to go along with our open house in this month of October, we're also having a workshop, a free video production workshop, which will be held on October 11th and 18th. Those are Wednesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. At the open house, you can sign up there, or you can give me a call or an email at the studio. My phone number is 978-540-2488, or my email is mcrory@littletonma, that's all one word, .org. Either way is fine. Sign up. They're free classes. They're from ages, I would say, 13 through 120, and you know, we have all ages that we teach, and it's basically video production, what you need to know about, you know, how to run a camera, how to shoot, composition, how to edit, and do a show of your own. Or if you want to help out on someone else's show, whatever it is, it's a lot of fun. People who take the class, they always love it. And like I said, it's free. And we do have snacks, usually chocolatey snacks on that. So that's a good thing. And then finally, with October, we have launched a new on-demand site. You know, All our programming gets uploaded to the internet, not only on YouTube, but we also have a separate on-demand site, and it's all categorized by in playlists like you'd see on YouTube. So if you have a certain show you like, you can click on the playlist and it lists all those shows right there. But the interface is very much like YouTube, so it's a lot easier to navigate than our old on-demand site. And that started October 2nd, so you can check that out. If you don't know how to get there, you can go to the Town of Littleton's homepage, and there's a little icon that says LCTV. Just click on that, it'll take you right to the site. And that's a place where you can also watch our live programming. If you happen to be out of town, you want to watch a live select board meeting or something, you can go to that on-demand site and watch as we stream the meetings live. So those are 3 exciting things this month: the open house, the workshops, and the new on-demand site, all from LCTV. We're excited about that.
I have a little question.
Yes.
Are you going to make some apple crisp for the
That's a great idea. I just might do that. I think people, if I bragged about it so much, people ought to taste a little bit of sampling. I mean, I think I'll bring in some apple crisp. Yeah.
There's plenty of apples to get.
Absolutely. Yeah. Sure.
Well, we may not be Boston, but we are not asleep here. We have the oldest lyceum, town meetings, and the best cable station around.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for watching today, and we'll see you in November.